Hello, it's Jo from Emily Cat 176, and it's Wednesday, and that means it's Books on Wednesday. And it's going to be a bit different this week because last week I told you all that I was going to be reading this book. Oh, it's shining a bit. And because I think it was a Harlan Coben book. This is terrible. I'm reading so much stuff and I'm seeing so much stuff I forget. I will still read this because it does look very interesting, but on here I have got 6 Robert Galbraith books. Now I tend to, as I've said before, I don't drive. I use a lot of public transport, and I do take my Kindle with me when I'm travelling because it's so much lighter than taking a book. And the Robert Galbraith books are getting bigger, you know, longer, more pages, which is fine. One thing I will say about Robert Galbraith books, I think the last one was over 700 pages. There's no padding, I don't think. There's no padding in them. That is the story, and that's good. So what I was thinking, and I don't know why, but it got me thinking about going back to the start with the Robert Galbraith books, because I can still remember the first book, The Cuckoo's Calling, that I read. I can remember finishing it and thinking, oh, that's good. That is so good. J.K. Rowling, I think she's a brilliant writer. I never got into the Harry Potter books. I might have as a child, but as an adult I couldn't read those. But it just goes to show, you know, that they've stood the test of time. It just shows what a good writer she is. She has written other things. The Casual Vacancy was one. I don't know if there's any other, but I think she's on a real winner with these books, these Robert Galbraith books. And I have to admit, I have spent the whole week engrossed in the world of Corriman Strike and Robin Aldecott. I'm up to book 5. I've read 1 to 5 in a week. I've gone back, and some things I remember, some things I don't. I'm tempted to read book 6, but then I'm thinking I should really be reading other things, you know. But it was good to start at 1 and then follow it through. And the story, I mean, you can read them as standalone, but the backstory of Strike and Robin carries through the books, you know. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. A week of Robert Galbraith books. I should be, and I've said to you, I've got to expand my horizons with my reading, but I just, I think I'm going to, I started book 6, and then I thought, last night, and I thought, no, I have to read other things. So book 6 might have to wait. But it got me wondering, for those of you that read Robert Galbraith, and they sell very well, so I think there's a lot of you out there that read Robert Galbraith, what's your favourite book? I think mine is book 3, Career in Evil, or Career of Evil, about the Shackwell Ripper. Gee, that was just so good. And this is the other thing with them too. She's such a good writer. She gets you engrossed in the stories. They're just so good. So good. And as I said, I have read all 7. The 7th I actually bought. And once I finished, I gave that away. As you know I do. I gave that away to someone else to read. But Oh, that sixth. No, I'm going to put my Kindle away. That sixth book is really tempting me. But this book looks interesting too. You know, the true story of a filmmaker whose unexpected investigation of her film's subject opened a new window onto the world of Cold War espionage, CIA secrets, and the assassination of John F. Kennedy. That looks interesting too, doesn't it? So maybe this is what I've got to do. Put my Kindle away and read something different. What do you think? It is tempting, that sixth one, because I don't tend to reread books. I know some people do, and I have to admit, my all-time favourite book is Asta's book by Barbara Vine. And Barbara Vine was Ruth Rendell writing as Barbara Vine. I think I've maybe read that twice, and it was years in between. But that is my all-time favourite book. I know some people read and reread, and I know you do find new things. I couldn't remember all the books. Some of them I started reading and I had a vague idea of what was going on. Book 5, I couldn't even remember who the killer was in that. So, rereading it, I thought, oh yes, that's right. So, but that's another thing. Do you reread all the books you love? See, with me, because I don't like having books around, I don't like owning books, you know, I give them away because they breed in the dark, basically. I don't have a chance to reread them unless you download them on the Kindle like I have. But anyway, so yeah, this is it. It's a world of Robert Galbraith for a week. It's a bit bad, isn't it? I will leave that sixth book, because I seem to remember that wasn't my favourite one, that one. But I'll leave it. I'm not going to read anymore, and tonight I will start this one, because I really do have to broaden my horizons. So, but anyway, that's books. It's a bit different one today, because normally I'm reading something different each week and I talk about it, but I do love those Robert Galbraith books. Oh, they are, yeah, I do. I really love those books. But no more. I'll wait for book 8. If there is going to be a book 8, I don't know. I don't know how many Harry Potter books did she write. I don't know, because, as I said, I never read those. I saw a few of the films back in the day, but I never read the books. So I don't know if there'll be a book 8, but it could be a treat too, couldn't it? I finish this book and then I can read book 6. Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, as I said, in the comments, let me know, what is your favourite Robert Galbraith book? And why? I just, the writing, as I said, the writing a lot across all the books is so good. And even book 6, it's so well written, but I think I sort of thought, no, that's not quite my favourite story. But see, the thing is too, I like the characters. And that Harlan Coben book I read, I didn't like the characters in that. And whether that puts you off a book, I don't know. You can read a story and maybe one character you don't like, but if you don't like the main characters, are you as invested in the books? I don't know. That's another thing to think about too, isn't it? But anyway, as I said, hopefully next week I will be telling you about this one, because it does look interesting. It really does. And I will, yes, no more Robert Galbraith for a while. I say, looking at my Kindle. No, I'm going to put it away. All right, so this is Books on Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday with my arts on Friday. As I said, more and more things are coming online, and more shows are being announced, so that's good. I love the arts in Melbourne. Okay, so enjoy your day. Tell me what you're reading, and as I said, let me know what's your favourite Robert Galbraith book. Okay, bye.